What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all with another video. Now, this one right here, this one hit a little bit close to home because I live in Atlanta and I done been through a couple things. You feel me? I done been through some situations that kind of compared to this one. Now, with that being said, y'all get in that comment box. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We on the way to 10K. Join the gang, join the family. Come on, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10K, from 10K to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 500, from 500 to $1 million.
My assistant set me up to get robbed, and a week later she got gunned down on the highway. So I did this story time 2 years ago on my other TikTok page, but that page got deleted, and this comment has now gone viral.
Hold on. Goddamn. So not only did she get set up, but she got set up by somebody close to her. And like I said before, jealousy is far away, but envy can touch you. Let's do it, man.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a story time, y'all. So this happened in 2021 when I started Srt Bree. I started a clothing brand, and it was selling out like crazy. So I hired an assistant. But how I found this girl, I met her at the club.
No.
I thought she was cool. So I was like, you know what? I need help.
No. First of all, that's your first mistake. I can't lie. That's the first one. Can't do it. Can't go for it. Now you gotta. I'm gonna explain why. The club is where the setup life comes from. Is where it's bred. You cannot trust these people that you meet in the club, especially in Atlanta. You'll take them home. You'll wake up robbed. Everything gone. Can't find your wallet. Can't find your phone. You'll go to their spot, somebody behind in the closet. It's bred from the nightlife, because 9 times out of 10 people are intoxicated and they're not thinking in their right mind. Now, obviously, this girl, she played her role, she stayed down, and she built a relationship with you. And that is just what will happen. They will go to the farthest extreme. And this is not only in Atlanta. There's set up girls and set up men everywhere, but they will go to the farthest extreme to get whatever they're looking for, just by making friends with you. Gotta be on your team.
Can I hire you to help me send these orders out? Because at the time, I also started my skincare line as well. So I had a lot of orders coming in, and it was hard doing it by myself. So I hired her for about 2 months, and everything was going good. This is before I had my office. I was working out of my apartment, so she would come over and help me pack orders and send.
No! You met Shawty at the club. And obviously, y'all probably was kicking it and this, that, and the third throughout the day. But then you bring her to your house. I know you got to get them orders out, baby girl, but we got to think a little bit farther than this.
I always take a month-long birthday trip, and I was preparing to leave to go to Thailand for 30 days. But I had a lot of orders coming in, so I asked her to come in early to help me out before I catch my flight. Red flag number one, I was too comfortable around her. I used to have a lot of cash out, and I would have my guns laying around. She saw that I had a safe in my apartment, so she thought I was an easy lick. So the day I asked her to come over to help me pack the stuff before I went on vacation, I just had like a really eerie vibe. Like, I just had a gut feeling to not let this girl in my house. I don't know why. I just was like, okay, I don't think I want you over today. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything. So
See, look, she do got that women's intuition. You feel what I'm saying? Look, bro, when them red flags come up, anytime they come up, bro, take heed to it. Now, I would rather distance myself from somebody and it not be that than not do that and have them close to me to be able to do what they want to do and move how they want to move.
I was like, you know, don't worry about coming over. And she was just like kind of persistent, like, oh, please, I need the money type shit or whatever. I was just like, you know, no, it's okay. I got it taken care of. So later that night, like around 10 p.m., I'm packing up the orders. I hear footsteps by my front door, and I hear like crying at my door. I'm like, okay, what the fuck going on? So I get up on my ear to the door.
These niggas try to pull a kick though. No, okay. Now, I understand they want to be able to cover a night and this, that, and the third, but more than likely, whoever this is, bro, they're at home. This isn't on the weekends. I think she said this was like during the week. This isn't the weekend. She ain't at the club, probably. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas not thinking too heavy. Y'all didn't even wait until she went on vacation. Y'all just did it.
Masked up, trying to break in my shit. So I go back to my room, call 911. I grab my musket-tool and headed back towards the front door. So I'm on the phone with the police. I'm like, there's people trying to break into my house. y'all better come quick because it's gonna be a motherfucking problem if they come in this house. So as I'm saying that on the phone to the police, I see a person in my porch looking through the window. And as he looking through the window, the first guy who was at the front door kicks in my door, and he got hit with that fire.
Damn!
I blew it.
Shawty hit his ass with the fire! Look, I ain't gonna lie, you can see the little smirk. She said he bust through the door, got hit with that fire. She lit his ass up, and that's what she's supposed to do. Defend your home. Now, with situations like Lil Wody, if they got the ups on you, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Give it up. But they can't see through that door. You can see out. You can see what they got going on. If you got a Ring camera, you could probably see them walking up, this, that, and the third, motion detected. Okay, cool. They weren't on point because the assistant, right? She probably should know what type of car Shawty drive. If her car is there, y'all shouldn't have did that.
I hit him 3 times, twice in the chest, 1 in the chin.
Damn, headshot.
He fired some shots back, but didn't
Return
hit him.
fire.
The guy who was in the back ran to the front and got in the car as well. I'm looking at the car. I'm like, that is my assistant's car. So 20
y'all
minutes later,
think she was the getaway driver? Stop right now. Comment below. Do you think her assistant was the getaway driver, or do you think the niggas that she was fucking with just didn't have no car? Because they ain't too smart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is stupid.
And I told them, I was like, I got a camera in the living room, I got a Ring camera, and I got a dash camera in my car because they parked the getaway car in front of my car. So I have all of the different angles of how people try to come around me.
Well,
so they were like, you need to go to the hospital because it was a blood trail. I was like, no, I ain't get hit. That's their blood. You need to be looking out for them because I definitely hit one of the guys 3 times. So boom, fast forward to the next day, she texted me again and was like, hey, Bree, I heard what happened. But mind you, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my siblings. I didn't tell none of my homeboys in Atlanta. I didn't tell nobody what happened because I already knew what type of time she was on. So
And that's what they say, bro. Your actions and your thoughts gonna reveal themselves because you just told on yourself. I can't believe this shit, boy. You done got your homeboy knocked off.
What happened? She texted me and was like, I heard what happened.
How you hear what happened?
But I didn't respond because I was like, yo, okay. Like, I see what's going on. Say less. They dropped one of the guys off at the hospital. He ended up dying from the injuries.
Damn.
And then 5 days later, she got pumed up on the highway. And that case has not been solved yet. I was investigated for it, but I had nothing to do with that situation. I was in Thailand when it happened. Like I said, I went
she was gone.
She was gone. So I had nothing to do with that situation. So boom, those 2 died, and then a getaway driver ended up dying a couple months later at a gas station. So
damn, they got they fucking karma. They got their karma. Because you got to think about it, bro. It's very few good people in this world. And Shawty gave you a chance, bro. You wouldn't have to necessarily work no 9 to 5. I don't know to the extent of what you were getting paid. Obviously, she's not speaking on that. But at the same time, she's giving you a chance to be around, to see how this shit go. Maybe you could have branched off and did your own thing. But instead, you took the hater route.
Yeah, don't rob nobody. You would think that I wouldn't have been charged for that, for defending myself, self-defense. But yes, I actually had to go to court. They tried to give me when he died with injuries. They tried to do a plea bargain and drop it down. I'm just like, fuck no, we can take this shit to trial. And they end up dismissing the case.
I ain't gonna lie, Srt Bree, you low-key a little gangster. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give you that stamp. I'm gonna give you that stamp, shawty. She's living like that. Not only did she foil their plan and not let them go through with the home invasion, she did fold up. But she went to court and told the prosecutor, I ain't going. She told the state, I ain't going. State versus Srt Bree, I ain't signing on that line. I like this. I really do like this. You feel me? What Dirt said, I give my gun to India before I put it in your hand. Cause like, come on, we ain't going.
Self-defense. But the whole reason why they were even trying to charge me was because I was not being cooperative, because I was so upset when the police finally came. They only sent 2 officers, and it was 20 minutes after they kicked my door in, like after I realized that people were trying to.
But look, you gotta understand this about just Atlanta, bro. If nobody is dead, they're not coming anytime soon, quick, fast, and in a hurry. It's not happening, bro. It don't matter if you got into a car accident, It don't matter if somebody breaking into your house. It don't matter if somebody broke into your car and stole your gun. It don't matter what it don't matter if you was just robbed for real. It don't matter. If you're not dead, if somebody ain't dying, bleeding out, do not count on APD. You got to go off of your senses, and you got to go off of what you know and what goes how to get you through what you're going through, because they're going to take their time, bro. Especially if it's a high volume call day. It's over with. It's over with. And it's crime all over the city. That's why they split it up into these zones so that they can get to anywhere in the city in 10 minutes. And it still don't happen. It took double the amount of time it was supposed to take. So what does that tell you? A home invasion where you got shot at, and when you shot at them and they shot back. What does that tell you? You got to defend yourself.
It took them 20 minutes to get there. So I was irate, even though I knew who were the people who were breaking into my house. I didn't tell them nothing. I didn't tell them who I thought it was. Nothing. And they ended up dropping the charges October of 2022, a whole year later. A year and some change, bro. Almost
that other
2 years
dude,
later.
I know he
DA
worried.
was trying to justify charging me because they were saying that when he was running back to the car, I kept, which, yes, because he was also shooting while he was running back, and I'm not just gonna stand there and get shot.
Okay, that's a fact.
I'm gonna defend myself. I'm
that's
gonna
a
defend
fact,
my house.
because
Like, you can't.
I don't know about where you are, but I know for a fact in Georgia, for sure, if the quote unquote he's no longer a threat, meaning his back is towards you, meaning, well, really just meaning his back is towards you. If you then go after them, or if you chase them down after they started to run away, you can then be charged for whatever you do, right? So if you run up on me and you rob me and I just give it up, right? Then you turn around and leave and I shoot you in your back, I could be charged if you die.
Here to try to rob me. Like, it didn't go according to plan. And honestly, the main reason why I was not trying to help the investigation was because 6 months prior, my car got stolen, and I knew exactly who stole my car and where my car was. I went to the police, told them everything. I had a secret tracking device on my car and everything, so I knew exactly where my shit was. I told them, they didn't do nothing about the situation. So you know what I did? I went to the nigga house and I got my shit.
But look, though,
back.
I ain't gonna count. Like I told you, if you call the police for anything that is not about somebody's life being in danger, like they're actually dying, they're not coming no time soon. So look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I done got too. You feel me? February 2023. I fall asleep at Shotty crib. Now, no, I don't never fall asleep at no female crib. I honestly don't feel like she had nothing to do with it. I just feel like I got caught lacking. I didn't go through my plans. I was supposed to leave her crib and go to my homeboy birthday party, and I never went because I fell asleep. I woke up, my car was gone. Now, this is a Sunday. It's about 10. I call the police. They don't come for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. I need to be able to get in traffic. I get a car. I got my gun on me. I slap a 30 in it. Hollow points. All hollow points. I'm not playing. And I got another gun. It wasn't mine. It was my homie shit. But you know what I'm saying? He let me hold it down because I was on a mission, bro. I was not finna go out like that. You tripping. You feel me? So I pull up in Vine City, right behind Clark, because that's where the tracker last left off, and I found my glass on the floor. I'm like, okay, cool. My whip has been here. It was like a clue. I'm like, oh, these niggas done fucked up. I'm on my way. I'm coming. I'm on that ass. Boom. I'm in a V now. I'm going around the city. It's dark as hell. It's like 10:30 at night. I start hitting the panic button on my key. I start hearing my car. I'm turned up at this point. I'm like, oh shit. You niggas done fucked up. Boom. I pull up. I start staking out, right? I see the car, but I don't see nobody over there. So, boom, what I do? I call my parents. I'm like, bro, I see my car. They're like, did you call the police? I said, police? I said, man, we in Atlanta. The police ain't coming. I'm like, they're like, call the police just in case. So, boom, I call the police. I tell them where I'm at. It took them 45 minutes just to call me and say, where was your location again? I said, bro, I got out the car, both 30s on me. I bum rushed the car. Now I'm like, if I see anything move, I'm blowing. There was nobody in the car, of course. It was just in a brand new parking lot. Either they probably was trying to joyride a little bit, or they or they didn't know what to do with it. They just kind of got off because I was lacking, but they didn't know what to do with it. So that's my story. You feel me? Back to her story though.
Didn't do nothing about the situation, and that's exactly why I sued them for fucking negligence, and I fucking won. I actually just won. All this shit happened.
She beat a body and the case.
I literally just won my lawsuit a week ago.
Congratulations on the settlement.
Thank you. Now I'm finna buy 6 Hellcats. This is really crazy to say because
she beat a body and the case. SRT John Wick. She living like that, bro. I salute. I love this. I love it.
Situation that happened to me, and I wasn't even laughing or gloating in the
video. Hold on.
And the only reason why I spoke
as a
about
mother who lost 2 sons to gun violence, it's disappointing seeing you laugh about doing this. You could have just hid and waited for the police. It's motherfuckers like you. Y'all want to sit right here and condone this bullshit, this fuckery. Y'all want to condone it. As a mother who lost 2 sons to gun violence, your sons was out there living like that. Your sons was probably out there robbing, probably out there scheming, probably out there doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing. But just because they gone and you hurt because you raised them to be what they became and they became a fucking menace to society, all of a sudden we supposed to feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I don't. Now, well, actually, let me rephrase that. As a mother, you should never have to bury your children. But when your children do what they do and go to an early grave on their own fruition after doing what they do, that's their fault. It's their fault. I don't feel no remorse, bro. That shit just pissed me off. And this is like, I don't even necessarily want to say it, but it's like you co-signing the bullshit. But you be the first one. I bet the people that they was out there robbing with, I bet you ain't seen them since they died. I bet you ain't seen them. Maybe if y'all all live in the same neighborhood, but them folks ain't doing nothing for your children, bro. Them folks ain't checking up on you. You talking about as a mother who lost 2 sons to gun violence. Watch this.
Mind you, this shit happened damn near 4 years ago, and the only reason why I spoke about it is because the police body cam footage went viral, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, that's Srt Bree," and was coming to my page asking me what happened. So therefore, I gave a story time, and not once did I laugh, not once did I gloat or say that I was proud about the situation. But anyways, I went to your page and I did some fucking digging. Your Instagram page is connected to your TikTok account. And on your Instagram page, your Facebook is connected. I went to your Facebook and I saw that your sons died of gun violence because they were robbing people.
You robbed me, I'm blowing.
You expect me to spare somebody?
You robbed me, I'm blowing.
When they weren't trying to spare me?
And they came into her crib armed. Not only did they just break into her shit, but they came into her crib armed. Meaning, if it came down to it, more than likely, they were going to shoot anyways, as they did when she started shooting first. She probably saved her life with that heart of a lion. Yeah. What Boosie said, now I'm clutching too. Now I'm clutching too.
Teaching your motherfucking kids to stop stealing.
Facts.
The fuck?
Facts. I said what I said, and I might be a little bit harsh, but I'm telling y'all, these little niggas out here doing what they do, like, I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't never stole nothing from somebody that ain't deserve it. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't never did that, bro. You got this woman who running a legitimate business out of her home. Our assistant setting them up. Now, her assistant is dead. Ooh, shit. Her assistant is dead and she didn't cooperate. If she did cooperate and tell them who did what, the 3 surviving people would have all been charged with murder. So the people who should have been charged for their homie dying have already passed away. And that's karma, bro. You can't be out here doing fuck shit, especially to certain people. Certain people, they just chosen by God. It is what it is. You can throw anything you want at them. They got that shield, bro. And they ain't finna fold. It ain't finna go that way. It's always gonna go their way. So it's best for you to just stay out of their way, especially if you don't got good intentions. Whoever mama that was, you got some growing up to do yourself. And that's probably why you was in the situation that you was in. And it's similar to the mama duck situation. When you see how a parent's mentality can be passed down onto their children, and then they go through what they go through. They live in their life how they live their life. They lose their life, and now all of a sudden you want justice. But when they was out here thugging and living like this and living like that, you just couldn't get enough of them. You were just loving them. We, especially as black people, gotta stop the fuckery. That shit is stupid, bro. It is stupid. There's no way you're sitting right here condoning your children robbing and killing, and you want to sit right here and talk about some, oh, how could you be laughing about the situation? Ma'am, I guarantee you this. If your children was to kill somebody on a lick, trying to rob them, you would be the one trying to get them a lawyer. You would be the one trying to pay their bond or their bail if they got one. And you wouldn't be thinking about the person they killed, not at all. You would just be thinking about doing what you can to get your children free. Why? Because you're a parent, and that's what parents do. But you got to call a spade, even when that spade is your child. We got to stop this shit, bro. We got to stop this shit. And I'm telling you, I ain't the biggest gangster. I ain't the biggest thug. But if I can, and you trying to play with me, and if I can, I'm taking care of that for sure. And I'm taking the Srt Bree route. I'm not signing my line on no paper. You take me to trial, you got to prove it. You got to prove it. And with that being said, man, I turned up a little bit, but man, we got to stop this shit, bro. This shit corny, bro. And the streets is the streets. It's going to clean itself up. Shout out to Srt Bree. Shout out to Everyday PJ. With that being said, y'all get in the comment box. I turned up a little bit on this one. I ain't gonna lie, I did, but I had to, man. Because I done been through some things, man. I done been through some things. And especially when you work so hard for something and somebody come take what you working for, niggas ain't trying to go for that, bro. Now, like, comment, subscribe, get in that comment box and tell me what y'all think about this video, man. I'm gone.